Hey, what's up? It's Ruel here on Rage, and this morning I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a taste test of my selects for my Rage show. I've got some sick songs to show you guys, some great and not so great music videos to come with them, so yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so I want to start my Rage episode with, I think, possibly my favorite Australian song of all time, at least Podium. Asleep in Perfection by AUGIE March. I remember hearing this only for the first time like 5 years ago. Yeah, my good friend sent it to me, PJ Harding, and then after that I fell into the biggest wormhole of AUGIE March and the whole discography. And yeah, this one stuck out to me, and I really wanted to throw this music video in there, mainly because it's kind of bad. And I was like, I feel like last time I did this, I mainly based it off the music videos, and I really wanted to just show great music videos as well as with great songs. But now I'm just purely, this is all about the song. Doesn't matter if the music video sucks. But yeah, starting off with Asleep in Perfection. Next track is Jeff Buckley, Everybody Here Wants You. This has to be one of the greatest songs of all time. I mean, it's a perfect song. It's proof to me that Jeff Buckley is definitely one of the GOATs. But yeah, I feel like this is the most pop he went as well. It's crazy, like this song came out, I'm pretty sure it came out posthumously as well. And he didn't really do any music videos either, and this was like a proper video that he did. But yeah, this song, again, it's another one that I tried to cover once and I never covered it again because I was like, there's no point. It doesn't deserve to be touched by anyone else but Jeff. But yeah, love this perfect R&B, sexy, slow jam. Everybody Here Wants You. The next song is Runner by Alex G. This is definitely, again, probably one of my favorite songs in the past 5 years. I reckon I've listened to it more than any other song. It feels like it hits every mood. I feel like when I'm sad, it works. When I'm in a good mood, it keeps me in a good mood. But yeah, the music video for this one is hilarious. It just feels like Alex G if he was doing like the most basic pop, like stock, like major label video I've ever seen, which works so well. It's kind of eerie in a way. He's like staring down the camera, smiling at you. And yeah, this song, production-wise, is incredible. It's my favorite of his. But yeah, let's run it. Runner, Alex G. This next one is Robert Palmer, Johnny and Mary. This track was almost like the North Star for the last record going into it that I was writing. It was the one track I kind of kept coming back to going to sessions when I was trying to write, I guess, a pop song or like an up-tempo banger, because I was finding it really hard to, to make those non-sad songs or those non-like depressing folk songs. Like when I was going into sessions, I was like, I needed a reference that was really clear. And this sort of 80s, dum 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 bass with the really kind of strange hypnotic melodies that kind of just go over and over again was really inspiring, where it's for kind of just one section. The whole song is kind of like a chorus over and over again, which I feel like in that time was very acceptable. Even with like the Lars There She Goes was kind of the same vibe, structure. And yeah, this one I just kept coming back to. I've listened to it so many times. I remember the start of every writing session, but I still love it. And then this music video is pretty funny as well. It's just him sat in between a couple mimes freaking off. So yeah, this is Robert Palmer, Johnny and Mary. The next track is Amy Winehouse, In My Bed. I had to put some Amy in there. Yeah, I didn't want to go anything from Back to Black because I think Frank is my favorite album of hers. And yeah, there's not many videos of Frank, but this one is incredible. It's just her going through this hotel, like very nonchalant as Amy is. But yeah, this song's absolute banger, very nostalgic to me. This is like what I feel like I grew up on, was all Amy. So yeah, I had to put this one in there. All right, this next one is CLAIRO Juna. I feel like I had to fit CLAIRO in there somewhere. Yeah, she's completely taken over the world of that kind of indie soul, that kind of folky scene as well. But yeah, she's been around for a minute, and this song is probably her biggest now. Like, it was a massive hit, and I think that's super cool. It's a great testament of someone who's just making music, who doesn't compromise and makes just great stuff. And the production by Leon Michaels on this one is incredible. Yeah, Juna, CLAIRO, fun little video of her in between a bunch of angry men fighting in a boxing ring. I love this one. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning and listening to some of these tracks, but stick around. I'm gonna be back later tonight. For the meantime, this is my new music video and track, Wild Guess. Hey, what's up? It's Rule here, and I'm back again on Rage. I was here on this couch 5 years ago when I was merely a child, a little boy, a little crumb in this earth, and I'm back with a far better show for you guys because my taste is way better. Well, I was listening to junk back then. Actually, I'm not going to say that because there wasn't junk. There was some great artists in that episode, but I will say I think I've grown a little bit. I'm an adult now. I've got real stuff to show you. Real hard-hitting truth of music. And yeah, thanks for having me back. And here are some of my selects. This next track is a song called Taxes by GEESE. It came out this year. It's like one of my favorite songs of theirs. Definitely one of my favorite videos. The way it opens up just like a regular live video of someone sifting through the crowd, and then it goes into this beautifully shot kind of array of, yeah, intense shots in between the whole band. And yeah, the song is stunning. I can't wait for the rest of this album. Yeah, these guys are definitely next up. I can hear everyone is talking about them. Every single one of my friends really wants to see them live. I still am yet to see them live. So yeah, these guys are the next thing for sure. Bring it back with some more Aussie artists. Cub Sport, my dear friends. Known them for pretty much since I've gotten into the industry, and I've always looked up to them. I feel like how they shift genre-wise and how they go from their kind of dream pop aesthetics to more kind of house stuff. And this, I feel like, sits right in the middle of those two genres. Yeah, one of my favorite songs of theirs. Yeah, I love this one. It's another one to like cry in the club too. Hey, what's up? It's Rule here on Rage, and I've been showing you some of my favorite videos. Got a bunch more to show you. I hope you're enjoying them. Alright, this next song is taking it back to the 90s with I Want You, Janet Jackson. Yeah, this song, I remember the first time I heard it, all I wanted to do was cover it, and I remember doing that and then never covered it again because I cannot live up to Janet. I feel like there's certain songs where I learn it as soon as I hear it for the first time, just to either, you know, practice guitar or piano or just like get my vocals warmed up. And there's some that I will always come back to, and then there's some that I never try again because it just doesn't work. So yeah, I'm leaving this one up to Janet. But I love this video, just her strolling down New York. And yeah, this video's got some proper 90s R&B vibes. Alright, this next track is Jet, Look What You've Done. I think this song, I feel like I only really appreciated it this year. I feel like I've heard it my whole life, but only ever in the background. So I've been locking into this song this year and just, you know, wanted to fully take it in. Again, I feel like it was a bit of a reference for a lot of my new music. This video, I feel like, is hilarious. I feel like I've seen a lot of the live action cross with animation in videos, but this is like a really rough, terrible version of it, which I love so much. Kind of reminds me of Zoom Beanies. Remember that like computer game on like the PC? I think it was like an early 2000s thing. I might be, yeah, I don't know if I'm just like dreamt that game. That game feels like something that you might have dreamt. It doesn't actually exist. But yeah, check out Zoom Beanies if you haven't, because this video gives off that whole vibe. This next track I've got for you is Pyramid Song by Radiohead. I think this is my Radiohead song of the hour. Like, I always kind of sift through probably one that I ram every few months since I was a kid. But this one I picked, I mean, the music video is a bit of a trip. It's kind of got that video game, so like 90s CGI feel to it. Very trippy. But yeah, this song is haunting as ever. Classic Radiohead. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. Hey, what's up? It's Rule here. And you're up very late. You are. What have you been doing? Something illegal? I hope not. Because that's what happens up late, illegal things. But we don't do that here on Rage. We just show fun music videos. And this is what I'm doing. I'm showing you all my favorites. So stay up. grab another beer, grab a little Uber Eats, I don't know, whatever you want, and tune in. Next track is FKA Twiggs Cellophane. The production in this song is so haunting. Her vocal performance is, yeah, insane. I listened to this one the first time just as it came out, and I've always come back to it. It's a very specific song, for a very specific time and emotion. You can't just throw this one on at a dinner party because everyone's going to be either on the floor in tears or a little scared. But this video is insane. Like, it really shows off her. I mean, she's an amazing dancer, and then the CGI, and when it goes off and she starts falling by this like mechanical dragon, yeah, it's a time. Lock in on this one. This next one is Frank Ocean, Nikes. Yeah, I had to fit some Frank in there somewhere. Another artist who definitely does not do music videos, but Nikes is yeah, one of his few. Yeah, one of my favorite songs of Blonde. I think Blonde is definitely one of my favorite albums of all time. Yeah, I think it's the first song I reckon I listened to where I enjoyed the pitched up vocal. There's not many songs where I feel like I'd rather hear a pitched up vocal than the original, but yeah, this one works so well. It just makes it so much more emotional. It made me want to start pitching up my songs, but yeah, yet to find the perfect version of it yet. But yeah, Nikes, the best. Next track I've got for you guys is James Morrison, The Pieces Don't Fit Anymore. I think this song shaped me as a child more than anything. I mean, this song came out when I was like 4 or 5, and this album, Undiscovered, was the very first CD that I bought, like with my own pocket money when I was like a literal child. And yeah, this song was probably the first one that I ever cried to listening. I remember in the back of the car, my dad would always play this on like the drive home, either from like a trip away or if we were like coming home late from the airport. It was just like those sort of, I don't know, canon moments in a child's life where they always remember, like being in the back of the car, pretending you're asleep so you get carried into your bed, that sort of stuff. I remember this song is the soundtrack of that. And yeah, this video is beautiful. And yeah, James Morrison is one of my favorite artists of all time. This album is incredible. Underrated, very underrated. Okay, I've been showing you a bunch of my favorite songs and videos, but now I've got a captive audience while you guys are listening and watching. I'm going to show you mine, because this is really what I'm here to do. I'm trying to make... No, I'm kidding. But yeah, enjoy my, my tracks and my music videos. Here we go. This track is my song I Can Die Now, which is the first single for my album Kicking My Feet, coming out this year. This video was shot in LA in this crazy house in Beverly Hills, and then half of it in like this prop hospital where I'm pretty sure they shot Grey's Anatomy, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, we shot it from midday to like 6 a.m. and yeah, we got a lot done in that time, but it was a very intense shoot. I love the song. I did it with my friends Julian, Bonetta, J Cash, and Ammo. And yeah, this was kind of the first thing to kick off this new era. So it's a bit of fun, intense video, intense title. But I feel like the title doesn't really reflect how the song sounds. It's a bit more positive than I Can Die Now. This next track of mine is called The Suburbs. I did this video in Australia, actually. But yeah, this song's pretty much just all about feeling like it's similar to the I Can Die Now world of like feeling like you've completed life and you feel like you can just settle down and be fine for the rest of your life, living content and living a little bit of a mundane life and routine in the suburbs. And yeah, we shot this with a bunch of amazing people. I got to have my girlfriend in the clip, which was a bit of fun. And yeah, I got to play around with some prosthetics too. But yeah, this is The Suburbs. This last track of mine is called Wild Guess, another track off my album, Kicking My Feet. This is probably my favorite track right now off the record. It's super euphoric. I love the guitars in this. It's very 90s inspired, but yeah, this song is all about it's a bit of a your loss song, like you're getting rid of me, like, but after the fact, of course. It's like after someone tells you that they're leaving you and you're like, yeah, I didn't want you anyway. It's fine. And yeah, I feel like the video kind of represents that too. But yeah, I love this one. It's called Wild Guess. Are you feeling blue? I sure am. So I can look at myself in the monitor right now and there's a lot of blue going on. But if you're feeling blue, I've got the remedy. A bunch of hot, fire, steaming, dumpling type, xiaolong bao type hot songs for you guys. And it's coming straight to you on your screen in 5. We're not counting down, it's about to happen right now. See ya. Hey, what's up? It's Rule here, and you're hanging out with me on Rage. Oh, hey, we're on Rage. I'm totally fine. I'm just a little bit bored. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with me on Rage. My name is Rule. I hope you enjoyed my selects and my videos and these songs, and I'll see you again in another 5 years, I hope.